4 years after I reviewed Titan's Velocity gloves in Velcro, today I bring you the review of the lace. Hello and welcome to Fit to Box channel. I'm Simon, full-time boxing coach. Here on Fit to Box channel, I bring you all things boxing equipment. Today I've got a review of Titan Velocity gloves in the lace, and these in the polar white with the gold and the black, and they also come in midnight black with gold and also white as well. So these are a leather glove, a really thick leather on those, and as you can see on the back there, they have also done some customization with Fit to Box channel logo on there, and they have got some options where you can personalize your own gloves. So check out their Instagram to see what they've done before and whether or not they can sort of do your own personalization on your gloves. So these come in 12 ounce or 16 ounce. These are 16 ounce, and they come, as I've said, in lace and Velcro. The Velcro I reviewed about 4 years ago. It had, they were really sort of durable gloves. I saw that after the review. I was really impressed with them. They had a super long Velcro, which obviously I'm not a big fan of super long Velcros, but they are, you know, I know that these gloves are the same as those, except for these are the lace. And then I did a review, again, November 2018. I reviewed these headguard, which is their cheek headguard. At the time, of course, I didn't do any scoring because it just wasn't something that I was doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to score these gloves, the lace. I'm going to put a score on for the Velcro gloves and enter them into that price division. I'm also going to put a score on for this cheek headguard. Now these gloves here, these are £99.99. and you can get them from www.titanboxing.com. The Velcro version, they are $69.99, and I do reflect that in the scorecards. So these, the Titan Velocity gloves in the lace, and as you can see, so you've got the Titan logo at the rear there, and then underneath they have done some customization for me where they've put Fit to Box channel logo. I actually think the red looks great on these gloves. And then obviously you've got these in the polar white, and then you've got the 3 lumps, but the 3 lumps, they don't go all across like most gloves. They've sort of got a little bit of stitching there and then no stitching at the sides. Again, that's a different look to what you see on most wrists. And then as I bring that round, you can see the split thumb with that black and the gold. And then on the front, you can see also those large air holes, and also you can see the quality of the leather. I think there's thick leather on these gloves. So let's have a look at the knuckle area, and there you've got a firm to medium padding. Okay, and in there is the layered padding, and as you can see, you've got a rounded punch surface, much more suited to amateur boxing sparring rather than the professional gloves that you get where they've got like a flat punch surface. As I go round, you can see that split thumb in the gold and the black, and then you've got the leather attachment, which is correctly positioned. You've also got on the front, you've also got 4 big clear air holes. There's 3 visible and there's also sort of 1 hidden at the back there. Then we come on to the wrist, and on the wrist you've got the thick rear bumps there. Okay, I'll just show you the thickness of that. It is thick there. You've also got at the rear there, you've got that label right at the outside of the wrist, and on the front, really bulbous padding on the front, almost like how they have bulbous padding in Mexican gloves. Okay, so again, that does create a good wrist support on there as well. Let's have a look. So you've got a grip bar there. It's almost like a medium sort of grip bar. It's sort of medium to soft, actually, I would say. And then you can see they've got 6 big clear air holes there. The stitching, I think that the stitching on these is very good, except for on one place on the glove, and that is just this top line here. For some reason, that's sort of a little bit sort of jaggedy, not as neat in this area here as the rest of the gloves. Let me show you the other one. So the other one, again, we've got the same thing going, just on this top line, where everything else, all the other lines, all the other stitching, I think is really, really good. So that's strange that that's happened on them. And then we come on to the lining. Let me just open up these laces, and then the lining you've got in there, and that's a really good standard of lining quality, and same sort of quality on the inside as the outside on these gloves. Okay, so first of the scales is the left glove. As you can see, got 16 ounce on that label, and also 16 ounce on the other side of that label as well. So let's just weigh this one. So there, and I'll put the laces on there as well. And so we have got 16.2 for the left glove, and then the right glove, just put that on, put the laces on, and we have got 17.1. So there is nearly a full ounce between the right glove and the left glove. Okay, so let's check out the comfort. Put my hand into the right glove. The finger pad has got like a flat piece on the finger pad. I would say that just on sort of above the cuticles and on the first knuckle, it's a little bit lumpy. I can open the hand up no problem, and there is no finger slippage in there at all. I do find that my little finger is almost not sitting in the groove where this finger and this finger is sitting. This one's almost like sitting out. Okay, so that's just something that I can feel when I've got them on. As I push my hand in there, then all 4 fingers do go into that sort of little sort of groove, and again I can open them up no problem at all. Then you look at the thumb is nicely tucked in there with the thumb attachment in the correct part. The punch surface is a rounded punch surface, so that's really protective for your knuckles but also for your sparring partner. And as you can see from that sort of rounded shape, they're quite a sleek design as well. I would say that these are really great for amateur sparring, I have to say, because of course amateur boxing gloves are more rounded than say your flatter Mexican punch surfaces. So let me just put, there is totally fine, and you've got the thick padding at the front there and at the rear for that wrist. So I would say the only part of these gloves that I think could be improved is just at the top, at the back of the fingernails and that first knuckle. I just think that that is a little lumpy in comparison to say the top gloves out there. Let's put the other one on. Okay, and same again. The only difference with this one is my thumb is right at the end of the thumb here, so I can feel almost like the seam of the thumb attachment in there. So that is more uncomfortable than this one. And also the lumpiness at the rear of those sort of knuckles there is worse in this glove than it is in this glove. The padding on the finger pads again is fine, and you've still got that ability to catch the shots. As you can see, the thumbs are uniform and the wrists again are the same on both gloves. So when it comes to sparring, because of that sort of rounded punch surface, I definitely think that these are ideal for amateur boxing gyms and amateur sparring. These, of course, in the 16 ounce. And then on the bag, that wrist protection is great for keeping your wrist protected. I did prefer them in the sparring slightly over on the bag. But for sparring and bag, they do protect your knuckles fantastically well with the amount of padding that is in that knuckle strike area. Okay, so these gloves are going to go into the Fit to Box welterweight lace price division for gloves between 51 English pounds and 100 English pounds, or 61 US dollars to 120 US dollars. Style, I think they look very stylish in the white, the gold and the black. Comfort, as I say, there's just behind that sort of first knuckles, just above the fingernails on the fingers. I think that is an area where the comfort could be improved. So I've gone style 93, comfort 93, durability. The leather is a thick leather on these. Also the stitching, I think they've done a good job with the stitching, and also it's a quality lining, and that's why I've gone 95 for durability. So these are a really durable glove for this price point of glove. Sparring 94. Great for amateur sparring, especially with that rounded punch surface. On the bag, 93. Value for money, 95 at £99.99. I think that they're great value for money. They come out at 93.8, and that means that I rate these as a Fit to Box good pair of gloves. As I say, they are entered into the welterweight division. So let's just get up on screen the welterweight Velcro card. Okay, so I reviewed this glove a little while ago, as I say, about 4 years ago, and this is the score for them. Style 93, comfort 93, durability 95. Then we go sparring 93. I do prefer the lace ones to the Velcro ones just because of that long Velcro. So I've gone sparring 93. I've also gone bag, same score as the lace, 93. But I have given them an extra score, an extra point in value for money, because the Velcro are $69.99, not $99.99. And so that score is 96. But the overall sum of that, with sort of my putting a point on for the value for money, but also taking a point off for the sparring, then that for the Velcro comes out at exactly the same score, 93.8. Both the Velcro and the lace, I think, are good boxing gloves, and if you check out my website fit2boxchannel.com, you will see exactly where in my price divisions these gloves rate in both the lace division and also the Velcro. And now I'm just going to put on screen, of course, I did have the cheek head guard, and then so let's put this score. I've scored it recently, and it's going to go into the cheek protector division, and this is called the shot stopper. Style 95, comfort 95, durability 95, vision 94, protection 95, value for money 98 at £79.99. That is a hell of a head guard for under 80 English pounds, and for that they get a score of 95.3 for this, and that is 3 Fit to Box stars. That is excellent. Again, you can check out on the website where this goes up in the cheek protector head guards, in that list as to where this rates against the other brands and models. So as I say, I really like the fact that I've been able to do the review of these lace ones. It's taken, you know, a good number of years since I did the Velcro, but I do think that it's been a great opportunity to revisit and score that sort of that glove that I did review all those years ago. I do remember the gloves very, very much, and I do remember how durable they were after the review. So it's great to get the lace version on as well, and if you check out my website fit2boxchannel.com, you will see where they all rate and rank and where they slot in to my different divisions. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to Fit2Box channel, and I shall speak to you soon.